now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. One out, runner at second. This is Dylan Carlson. Right side, Random on to first. That's the second out. 2 out, space is empty. Random goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's his 4th home run of the series, and the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And he grounds one to the right side. Random to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And next up for the Royals, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-1. Random really stood out in this win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boot can't say enough about what he did.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Joe Random getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 28th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jake Bauers. And he hits a ground ball right side, fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. 1 out, base is empty. Out towards left center. Bauers sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. Random in his 3rd season, just 21 years old. He's a former American League MVP. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Olson.
Heel checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Random leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Runner.
Here goes the runner, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. They take the force out. And the batter now, Emmanuel Rivera. Comes the 2-2. Puts a bunt down. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one ripped.
Come on, Bo, get out of here. Get out of here.
And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-3. Here's Garrett Hampson. On the ground right side. Random. Handles, throws to first, and that. Random was a real bright spot despite the loss. At 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
No.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-homer. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joe Random. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. This is J.J. Bleday. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1 out. On to first.
No, he's
out. Double play. Just got it there in time. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Random. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next,
Man at first, 1 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tattooed and gone. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 6-1. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Jake Bowers. On the ground to third. 1 at second. Out. And it's a double play to end the inning. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. High fly ball out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Random hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog, and you know his teammate.
Joe Random with an incredible season so far. 1 down. Joe Random will hit next. Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Man at first, 1 away. That one hammered center field. That's back there. onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Benny hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And a sac bunt here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Joe Random. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Joe Random steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Back now in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead it in the 10th. Safe. He beats it.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
2 outs. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. In the air, right field. Judge is there. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now batting, the catcher.
Tied at 4.
Well.
And no one can get there. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. Back at Yankee Stadium, inning number 13 set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. Tinoco back to work. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they lead it. It's 6-4. Random really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. So 2 down, Joe Random, the next to hit. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was former in his league. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now back, the second baseman, Joe Random.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 32nd of the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-1. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, could be 2. Brown tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that.
Step off throw to first. Random back on a dive. Shota with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play. And now Joe Random.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
The batter, the designated.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So up now for Kansas City, Taylor Ward. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 9-2.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Fly ball down the line. Garrett hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. Random was a big contributor for them in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just...
Joe Random ready to go in this one. Joe Random steps in for the Royals. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to...
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Brown checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Alonso. He takes it on his own and one away in the top of the third. One down, runner at third. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. And a pitch. They got it for out number 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jensen digs in now. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. This to third, Suarez. They get the force, third out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Jurickson Profar. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now, Joe Brandon. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a ground ball. Random gets it to first, and that is the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Two down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. To the right side. Brandon. Over to first. And that is the inning. Random moved into impressive company in this game as he hit his 300th career homer in the big leagues. Joe Brandon ready to put on a show, playing as the lead. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon will hit next. That one ripped. That's back there. Off the Jumbotron, it's out of here. And he really did some damage with that one. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Cub to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Grounder might be 2. Mayo to second, over to first, safe.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Garrett squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 4. So up now for Chicago, Owen Casey. Up the middle, Random. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Daniel Palencia.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get some.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 6-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Owen Casey. Right side. To first. And there's 2 down. 1 out, base is empty. Joe Brandom steps in for the Royals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-3. Brandom was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. With my partner, Chris Singleton. Joe Brandom steps in for the Royals. Center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And now they trail by one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. On the ground. Random. The throw to first. And a quick out, number one. 2 outs, base is empty. To right field, way back, gone. His 38th of the year. It's 3-2. Random in his 3rd season, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 4-4. Man at first, nobody out. Joe Brandom will hit next. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. It's 7-4. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the left fielder. On the ground, right side. And that is that. Brandon with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the...
Joe Brandom currently on a 10. So 2 down. Joe Brandom steps in for the Royals. That one ripped. That's bad. Wow, that one's over the party fortune, just shy of the fountains. A home run. 1 out, base is empty.
2nd baseman, Joe Brandom.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they can't get the out.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. 1 down. And now here is Andres Jimenez. And a pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Runner at second, 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman, Joe Random.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-2. 1 down, runner at first. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Tyler Locklear coming into the game now as the injury replacement. So digging in, Joe Random. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Randall had a great showing in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our Joe Random went yard 3 times. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Miles Straw.
Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
That's a laser base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rudder takes off. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Down. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Random.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. He circles the bases. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Bloss back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Here's Matt Olson.
For the Royals, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Move to second. Random dives back in safely.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And Olson is set down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3. And here's the catcher, Matt Watley. On the ground right side. Brandon tosses to first, and that is the inning. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 8th of the series, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. Brandon had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When the players locked in.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Kansas City Royals. So digging in, Joe Brandon leading the AL in batting average. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Royals take the lead. It's 2-0. Man at first, one away. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Reaching back towards the wall. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-2.
Second baseman, Joe Brandon.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Matt Olson up to the plate. Nice stop. There's one.
Yeah, you're out.
What a double play that was. And now it's Miguel Amaya. 1 out, bases empty.
Amaya
grounds one to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. One out, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 6-5. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Random. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take the series opener here at home. Random was a big contributor for them in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Joe ran 3 times last game. Next to hit for the Rays. Roll to short. Possible 2-ball. Brown toss to second. Relay to first. Double play. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandon.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Random off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. No outs. Runner at first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a pitch. To short, could be 2. Brown over to second, on to first, double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Thomas settles under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And there's 2 down. Well, we go bottom 6. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Brandon. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Up the middle, Random. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ripped on a line. And it's just foul. That was close. That's ripped into the outfield. Down the line, and it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one ripped. Lays out and makes the play. Both runners tagging. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Random kept the hitting streak alive. Had a single and an RBI.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Joe Random with an incredible. Joseph Ortiz next to hit for the Rays. On the ground right side, 4, 6. That's an out. 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Joe Random steps in for the Royals.
Random.
This one smashed down the right field line, and that's just foul. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Tap back to the mound. Quickly to second for 1. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. 2 on, 2 outs.
Second baseman, Joe Random.
And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Robles quickly throws it in. And the go-ahead run stops at third base. So bases all loaded up. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. 1 runs in, runner around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
On the ground. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Man at first, 1 away.
Second baseman, Joe Random.
Well struck right field. And that one is going to go. He leaves the yard to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 6-2. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Joe Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Engler, a 6'4" righty, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 100.
Runner on the go. Smoked on the ground, a second. Torres fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0-1 now. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Brandon really stood out in this win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up. Joe Brandon steps in for the Royals.
Joe Brandon.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 1-1. One out, bases full.
Second baseman, Joe.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runners tagging from second and third. 2 outs, bases empty.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Here's Matt Olson down.
The designated hitter.
Random off of first with 2 away.
Olson.
Blackburn checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-1. One down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
One.
Ripped on the ground to second. And Bichette is retired.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back there. Over the batter's eye and onto the grass in center. That was a blast. Base is empty, 1 away. Joe Random steps in for the Royals. And that one in the air center field. Sawinski makes the grab for the second out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. On the ground. Random. 1 up, 1 down. Random had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ground ball, left side. Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. There's 1 and 2 up play. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Random, the next to hit. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His 52nd home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Back here in Kansas City, digging in, Bo Bichette. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Joe Random.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sawinski under it, and that'll do it. One out, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Ground ball right side. Random. Whips it to first. 2 away now. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Second baseman, Joe Random.
On the ground, could be 2. Stop. Toss to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
In the dirt. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Swinging a ground ball, random to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And at first, Joe Random steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Sawinski makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So 2 down. Joe Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And he brings it in on the warning track. Random had a sensational showing in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time.
Joe Random getting ready. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. His 53rd homer of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 1 out. Runner at second. Sawinski will hit next. The 0-1. Right side. Random. Fires over to first. That's the second out. Man at first, one away.
The second baseman, Joe
Valdez, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 54th home run of the season. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Joe Random. Valdez back to work. Out towards right center field. McCormick trying to get there. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
In the air, out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And he's gone yard again. His 6th of the series, and they lead it. It's 5-3. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Medeiros getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Brown over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Well, it's always great when you can play the run, but that was a little bittersweet right there. They got the run across, but the double play puts a damper on a bigger inning potentially.
Random was a big contributor for them in the win. Blasted off. Joe Brandon went yard. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour.
Williams throws to first. Random back on a dive. Here's the pitch to Olsen. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And the righty deals. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. Back to the top of the order now. Bryson Stock digs in for the Guardians. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. And that is the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Splash landing. It's into the bounce for a huge home run. What a blast. 1 out, base is empty.
24. Second baseman, Joe Brandon.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Jack Sawinski digs in for the Guardians. The tying run at the plate.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. And the inning is over. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 57th homer of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. 1 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the first baseman, Kyle.
Randall was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like
So 2 down. Joe Brandon, the next to hit. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 58th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Now batting Tristan Casas. And he hits a ground ball right side. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Red Sox up 6-1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 59th home run of the season. It's 6-3.
Leading off.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. 1 out, bases empty.
Second baseman, Joe Brandon.
Well struck right field. That one's carrying. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 60 on the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 away now. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Bubic back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. First and second, 1 out. And here is Devers. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. He's out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. First and second, 2 outs. Brandon digs in now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He'll score easily. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and that's the ball game. Brandon with a routine achievement in this one, hitting his 60th homer of the season.
Well, it's a pretty small club he's in now.
Joe Brandon with a remarkable. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon will hit next. That's out to center field. Rafaela moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Runner at second, 2 down.
Joe Brandon.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. gigantic blast. His 61st home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Nobody out, runner at first.
The second baseman, Joe Random.
In the air, center field. One away. So up now for Kansas City, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game.
Random.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Joe Random. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Random was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive. So 2 down. Joe Random getting ready to hit.
Random.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. That'll make it out of here. He hammers one out to right. His 63rd home run of the season. And the Royals strike first. It's 1-0. On the ground right side. 4, 6, out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 out, base is empty.
The second baseman, Joe Random.
And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. That one ripped right center field. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
To the right side, Random fires to first in time. Runners on the corners, no outs. Random launched a pair of homers in his last game. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Jose Miranda. On the ground right side. And that one handled to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. the ground right side. Random. That's the third out. Inning over. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Second baseman, Joe Random.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 6-4. Random had a great showing in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Joe Random making waves in the baseball. Joe Random steps in for the Royals. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Matt Olson.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Bunting gets it down to first. Meade there for the out. Runner scores from third. Kobe Mayo digs in now. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Edwards. And that's the third out. So 2 down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. Slings to first. That ends the frame. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His 66th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. On the ground, could be two. There's one. How about that double play? So up now for Kansas City, Joe Brandon.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. I mean, that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His 67th home run of the year, and the Royals take the lead. It's 5-4. Curtis Mead, the next up for the Marlins. Looking to get the tying run on base. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time, and two away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Random really stood out in this win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every.
Joe Brandon, fresh off an impressive 2-homer. At the plate, Joe Brandon. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's ripped into the outfield. Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He sends it into the second deck. His 68th homer of the year. It's 3-0.
The batter.
Man at first, one away.
Joe Brandon.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Another homer. His 69th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes.
1-1-1-1.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. Out. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Two outs, base is empty.
Joe Brandon.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Billy, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
To third. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Random had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time.
Joe Brandom, fresh off an impressive. One down. Joe Brandom, the next to hit.
Random.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Out towards right center field. Grisham makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Meade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Foul ball there. Random recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 4-2. First and second, 2 outs. Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Here's Matt Olson down.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Meade takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandom. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered left field. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but
ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 9-3. random. Went deep in this one and matched Mark McGwire with his 70th home run of the year. Incredible.
Well, that's exactly the word for it.